let's go take out this Burkana bitch. Why not? Then again, they're the ones responsible for the erasure. And well, welcome to the second stage of the fortress. Hey! It's X-Hunter Fortress Stage 1 from X2. They would repeat this one. And unfortunately not in the best of ways. You'll see what I mean as I'll go forward. As long as I don't die, of course. Huh, how the hell do I get up there, I wonder? Ooh! Give me that, that's a lot of souls. Yes! I guess I shouldn't worry about it. Hit! Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, I need to show off special weapons too, don't I? Anyway, welcome back everybody to our Let's Play, Mega Man Xtreme 2. This is your host, MJ406. Anyway, here are your weapons. You have Ray Claw, which does this. You have the charge version, though. You have the Ray Splasher. So yeah, you get the little beam version if you do it that way. And Tornado. Charge it. You fire the, little torpedo things that he had. Weird, they give you a different weapon, and then the charge version is like the way the normal weapon works. Oh, okay, you shoot 3 Thunderballs with Tri-Thunder. You charge. You do a Screen Nuke version. Sounds useful. Fire Wave does the Charge Shot version to start, but if you do the charge, you do a little Meteor Shower. You do 8 meteors. Also, ow, I knew that was gonna hurt. They brought these platforms back, because of course they did. Watch out, the electricity down there is instant death. So keep that in mind. You don't want to die down there. That's the problem with this fortress. A lot of instant death areas. A lot of them. Use your upward dash with X. It makes things so much better. Otherwise, some jumps are basically impossible. And that's where my level design problems of the game come in. Also, cool! I like jumping down and noting that there's electricity right below me. And even at 2 straight floors! Oh, yes! Unknowing of death coming before you, that's always a great thing. Corridors run trapped. Oh, this game does it right, baby! Yes! Ow. Hit! Like, yep, see, these fortress stages get obnoxious with this. Like, seriously. Who thought this was a good idea? How would you back off, dude? I'm tired of putting up with you right now. Ugh. Oh yeah, and you got lava. This isn't instant death like the electric water, but it'll still hurt like hell. This is part of the reason why I got the Buster Plus 2 part. Extra damage per shot. May not mean much of the grand scheme of things to bosses. At least you know the weakness order. But for standard enemies, this makes some of them a cakewalk. So if you want to save your own skin, you should probably, yeah, give yourself a Buster Plus or a Saber Plus part. Damn it! Whoa. There goes this barrier extender. I like how you at least see the parts you have equipped down in the lower right corner. I do appreciate that. Alright. So, you ready for my least favorite boss in the game? And my Giga Crush isn't even fully charged. Son of a bitch! Oh, then again, I'm trying to remember, is that the Giga Crush from X3? Or is it the X2 one? I think it's the X2 one. Either way, this boss sucks. Just a heads up. Because, well, it's a giant tank! By the way, you can use Zero, who can Saber Slash. Use him to get rid of the bottom face part. Once that's done, go back to X. You can also choose to shoot the wheels to try to push the tank back, but it'll eventually go back on its own. Just get rid of the bottom part so you don't have to worry about the tank coming up to your face. And then just take care of the head part. This boss is obnoxious. So unless you want to be shooting the wheels constantly, keep pushing it back. Oh boy. It wouldn't it would be fine if it like kept moving back and forth repeatedly. When it gets up close, it stays there for like 5 seconds. Like, come on, back up a little. My goodness. Just really annoying. Anyway, now I have 1600 DNA. Ooh, another new party showed up. Ultimate Buster, charge shot. Basically, every shot you do with your Buster, including special weapons, is a charge shot. I mean, that can be useful, but trust me, you want to have the small shots on hand. I would never do Ultimate Buster. Unless we were doing just a Buster run, I wouldn't bother. Although, now I think about it, I don't think I knew the weakness to that tank. I think Rayclaw did a lot of damage to that too. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, time for the last stage. And here's the worst stage of them all. But first, cutscene!
I've been waiting for you, boys. Let me show you the ultimate beauty that can only be realized by gathering DNA souls. You will learn that I am the strongest.
So you say. Bring it on, Burkana! I mean, here's the thing. I wouldn't mind this character as a villain if they actually felt like it meant something. That's the problem with spin-off games. They try to sound like they have some importance, but they mean, like, absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. Oh, you'll see why once you get to the end of this game. Now, let's say this. Isn't there a character that should be showing his face up right about now? I guess it doesn't matter. By the way, when you get here with Extra Zero, this happens. Why are you guys being holographic?
Welcome, boys.
Be quiet! Whoa!
You are very cute, even when you're angry. I didn't take Reploid's lives for no reason. Their sacrifices help to make us stronger. How dare you! That is no excuse!
They're not looking for an excuse, they just wanted to do it.
It's pointless talking with you here. Why don't you come to Gareth's or my room so that we can relax and talk? My room is above here, while Gareth's is below. The decision is up to you. Zero, it's better for us to separate here. Roger that. See you later, Zero, and good luck.
In X mission, you go here automatically. In Zero mission, you go the other way automatically. And you can only be one of the two, unfortunately.
I'm coming for you, Burkana!
And you can't switch. So, this is where the stage design gets really bad. You'll see what I mean once we get towards the, part of the next room, actually. Regular water! I don't think it'll kill you. Never mind, it's electrified water. Okay. They don't show that it is, but I guess the flashing's supposed to tell you it's the death. Damn it. That's what I get for trying to prove a point. You try to prove a point, and it costs you greatly. What did it cost you? Something. I don't know how much, but it cost me something. See, how could I tell it's instant death? It just sits there. Doesn't like pulsate or anything. By the way, this is why I hate this stage. Look at this! You gotta jump all the way up here. Oh, and by the way, instant death water below. Hey, guess what? If you don't have that light part, you're dead! You can't advance! Without the light part, you're dead! And that, my friends, is awful level design in a nutshell. Whoever would think that throwing you in the area where you need the armor parts to advance. Oh yeah, by the way, all the cutscenes play over again when you die and lose your lives and go back to the stage. You have to go through all the cutscenes again. Oh, this is the only stage that's like really obnoxious. This is the only stage that has that problem. But, ugh. Yeah, level design where you're forced to have armor. I mean, you're playing the game trying to get through it, and you're trying to make it easier for yourself. Yes, you would get the armor. But once you take it to the point where you need the armor to just get through the level, you've already failed. You limit how much you can do. You have to play the game a certain way, which, depending on the game, makes sense. For a game like Mega Man, where you use weapons to overcome obstacles, or, well, yeah, the bigger bigger thing is the special weapons. You can use them to traverse, that makes sense. When you have optional things to obtain, like the armor, and you make those required to get through areas, that's where you fuck up. It's like how I feel about the M-beam or whatever in Mega Man 1. It's a little beam sitting in the middle of nowhere. That's easy to see, yes, but if you forget to go after it, you would have never known that you actually need the frickin' thing. Oh yeah, it's a death floor. That also doesn't help. See, if I had a weapon that could allow me to traverse that would be one thing, but I don't. None of these give me invincibility in any way. The fact that these lake parts, bad level design. That's how they have plagued Mega Man X6 as well. Again, I'll talk about the later Mega Man X games when I eventually get the X Legacy Collection too, but I'll just say this now. There's a reason people hated X6. It's mainly for its level design, amongst other things. Ah! I hate this stage. This is why I did not finish this game in Part 2. I knew this stage was gonna get me. Oh, this is the worst part though. Once you get past this, we'll be fine. But this opening segment to this part sucks. Like, these jumps are awful. I had to do an up dash with the leg part to reach this wall, to keep hopping onto it, so I can then get around to go to the other wall and hop over here so I can fly across to the other side. It's really dumb. Oh good, autosave with no lives on hand. Helpful. At least I know it's a death water now. Like, that would have been okay, too, if I just had to take my time doing that, but no. They also throw instant death water below you. That's just making it hard for the sake of making it hard, and not making it fun. That just gets annoying. Like, then again, that was the problem with the Mega Man X games around X6. They just got really stupid. Oh, right, before we go, notice this bright part of the wall here. You can go through here, and guess what it is? Enter this capsule. It's something from Xtreme 1. I hear the Shotokan moves. First, fully charge the energy by holding the B button. Then hold the up button and release the B button. You'll perform the famous Shoryu Ken. If you hold the down button and release the B button, you'll perform powerful Hadouken. I'm a big Ken fan. I get it. Damn you. Yep, the Shoryuken and Hadouken show up again in Xtreme 2, just like Xtreme 1. And, well, they're not any stronger than they were in Xtreme 1. Yeah. Yeah, how do you like that, having to go through a fake wall? At least the coloring can let you know. Like, I actually figured that out on my own without having to look at anything up, which I was happy about. Alright, we're at the end. Alright, that was a little faster than I thought. I'm trying to think. I think Furkana is a weakness, but I can't think of it. Also, I like how the backdrop for the Sigma fight in Mega Man X4 here. I always thought that kind of strange. Well, there you go. At least I have an X4 background. I even downgraded that.
Finally, we are alone. Release the DNA souls of the Reploids. I admire your speeches. But now, allow me to test the result of my experiment on you. Let me see who is the strongest Reploid. This is my final experiment.
You stop talking! I think she has a weakness, but I don't know what it is. Also, this fight's annoying, just a heads up. Yeah, here's a fun fight. She, well, ow. I'm forced to get hurt now. Awesome. She fires fireballs. Okay, her weakness might be Tri-Thunder. Notice the shape of the ball. You see it shows A on it? God damn it. Yeah, that's the thing of this fight. I'm just gonna go back to Buster. Screw it. Her attacks show either a B or an A. If you get hit by one of those, if you get by the A, Spike shows up on the walls, and you're unable to jump. If you hit by the B, Spike show up on the floor, with a platform showing up in the center, and you can't shoot. She disables your inputs with those attacks, and she also has Spike balls to drop. Use Buster Plus to make this fight significantly easier. Otherwise, her weakness might be Tri-Thunder. I don't honestly know, though. I don't really know their weaknesses. Just use Buster Plus. You can get through everything. After the battle, X felt the DNA souls being released. Now the Reploids will return to normal. On his way, various memories flash through X's mind. The most dominant ones are the memories of Zero. Zero should have finished his mission by now. X thinks that he can stand up to any difficulties with his partner and friend Zero. Ha! Sorry. While he thinks like that, he can't help but think of new challenges to face with his friend. Oh, you're looking forward to fighting? I didn't think you were. And either way, that's the end of the game. There we go. We got through the X mission. So yeah, you just beat Mercana and that's the end. Butara's mama, whoa. That seems so anticlimactic. That's really it. Oh wow, full shot of Iris. Still looking like she's part of the Rebel Force. I mean, you obviously tell this game happened before X4 at the very least. But yeah, you just beat her and that was it. No, like, story solution or anything. Just dead. Alright, we won. Oh yeah, story wrap up is X is like, well, I beat her. I'm sure Zero did too.
Good job! You've cleared the game! If you save the data here, you can utilize the saved data for another mission. Please be sure to save and then try a new mission.
So yeah, now I can save this. Look at that, Zero mission. Note the weapons. And that the DNA souls carried over. Where the Xtreme 1, I did the mission from scratch. I did the second half from scratch to show what it's like to progress that way. Because of the way this goes, I'm going to go from the save file and continue from there. Which I guess we'll get the intro stage taken care of right now, just so I can get it knocked out. But yep. We don't really get a story solution, just X beat the enemy and thinks Zero will do the same, and he hopes to continue fighting alongside Zero's side. That was it. Good ending! So I gotta start Zero mission from scratch. Oh, I autosaved data. The state will be erased once you load it. Okay, to load? No! It's before Borkana. I don't care about that. He'll stay there, though. Well, yeah, note this. Note that you get those 4 weapons placed there in particular. Guess what? If you do one mission and then take the save file and continue on to the next, you get to keep the weapons that the other character obtained. While not necessary, they're helpful to have. And now we need to play as Zero. I'll do the intro stage of this, and then I'll stop the episode there, because I'll see how it goes.
You're now on Lagoon's Island where the eraser incidents have happened. What's the situation there?
The stars are the same as before. I found some Reploids that are out of commission, and the others have become Mavericks. Iris, we will begin to check the surrounding area. Can you offer us support?
Okay, but please don't get too wild and bite off more than you can chew.
Ha! Don't worry, Iris. So now you get to be Zero! That's right, and you have special weapons now! Which, well, the first 4 you get with X that Zero could have obtained. I don't know how that works. Rising, where you hold up and slash. You do that. Fish Fang! Hold up in mid-air and slash. He throws fish. Tri Thunder. Click it. He'll do that. And Fire Wave. Press down and attack. He does that. His move combo is similar to what he was in X4. So, yep. Just keep in mind, multiple moves of his use up his energy meter down there. So, be careful about that. Be careful about saving your energy if you can. Help it.
Zero, what's the situation?
The Mavericks that we had destroyed before are rampaging throughout the island. What has been happening on this island? X, you check out the route below.
I'm sorry, stop talking. I kind of stopped paying attention. Roger that. Stay alert, Zero. See you later.
Now you take a different route. So, yep. X and Zero basically have different playstyles and do different missions. So you can basically assume this second half, 4 different Mavericks for Zero to go after as opposed to X. So, yep. Also, you can't switch to X, even if you continue this file from the previous one. Just a heads up. Oh, even my energy tag doesn't carry over. Which, by the way, the reason I didn't buy a lot of stuff with the DNA souls at the end of that before, your parts don't carry over, but your souls do. So you're going from one mission to the other, in this way, try not buy a lot of parts if you can help it. Because, well... Oh, come on. Well, it's a lot easier with the DNA souls to buy parts. Oh, by the way, he can do a mid-air dash automatically, but he can't dash upward. Zero, I mean. Because the way Zero works, he doesn't get part upgrades. Actually, he does in this game, which is weird.
Why don't you come out and face me?
Wow. Zero really likes to fight, though. I guess it's the Maverick in him. You should hunt yourself. What? Don't mind me, I'm being stupid. This boss is harder, and, well, I can just say this. Ah! The game is harder with Zero because, well, as you may suspect, yeah, he has to get up close and personal. At least he can move and slash now instead of having to stand still to do slash combos or whatever. At least they make it so you can actually move and slash while on the ground. Does he have a dash slash attack too? He might. Yeah, he does. You have a limited range of the saber. Just try to maintain your distance you can. Try to remember that sweet spot is where you can hit an enemy without having to get right on them. Do that, you can kill enemies with Zero pretty quickly. Remember, Zero's stronger than X, but because of his close range capabilities he has to go for the saber, can be a little tougher if you're unable to avoid attacks while you're attacking.
Are you alright? Where the hell were you?
Let's go up for now so that we can contact Iris.
Agreed. But I wonder what they are plotting.
I wonder that too. Hey, now I get to show you off more of the parts that we can get. Right, Zero?
Whatever.
Jeez. So non-caring. And yep, cutscenes the same as before. We received, again. Was it received? It's Gareth.
Who has broken into my island?
Who are you?
I'm a soul racer. I race the souls of evil mavericks.
That can't be! What do you really do?
It takes courage to ask someone like me a question like that. Interesting. Well, that is a pretty little game. So any courage to this island, retire of them and I will marry you.
These silly games are pointless! It seems that retiring might be easier than persuading one.
You are very quick, Zero. My name is Gareth. Don't forget it.
I did forget already.
Yeah, the kid idea is that's rebel in our database. Plus, we have found unfamiliar items.
We have also DNA data that was draining out of the enemies.
They seem to have been resurrecting enemies by somehow utilizing DNA.
They're erasing the Reploid's DNA in order to create items?
It seems so. Reploid's DNA is like that of a human soul.
Can I skip this, by the way? No, I can't.
Let's go to DNA soul. Maybe it's to create something useful from Maverick's DNA souls.
We can't leave Maverick Souls alone! We must,
Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. You can't skip those cutscenes. You can only hold A, B, or plus, A, B, or start to speed them up. That's all you can do. I guess I should probably end this episode here, huh? Maybe I'll do one. I'll figure that out. Anyway, here are our Mavericks for Zero's mission. We have Wire Sponge, Blast Hornet, Wire Sponge X2, Blast Hornet X3, Overdrive Ostrich X2. Oh god, Zero, that sounds horrible. Tunnel Rhino from X3. If I remember, I think Wire Sponge's stage is basically the same, but the other three are different. Thank god Tunnel Rhino stage is different. Blast Hornet stage is just boring, so I'm glad it changed. Overdrive Ostrich's stage actually changed for the worse, surprisingly. Who should I go after first? You know, let's try to knock out one now, real quick. I'll try. I think I want to go after his first, if I remember. So, time for Wire Sponge. Remember, there's a heart tank back here if you know X2. Again, knowledge of the previous games will help you. But yeah, now you can go through X2 and X3 stage with Zero, which for X2's case is weird. X3 maybe not, because you could actually play Zero in X3. Not that you probably would. I would suspect, anyway. Could you not do that, you stupid frog? But yep. You get to be Zero throughout earlier stages, so... Oh, there's our E-Tank already, good. It makes that easy. I found the only E-Tank that Zero's gonna have. Oh, by the way, because the secret room where the X-Hunter would be, enter this capsule. You have the capsule here instead. Hey, it's Leg Crush. This upgrade will allow you to crush certain blocks. Yeah, Leg Crush to break blocks. Not a dash jump or anything off a wall. Which you also gets armor parts in this game for some reason. Behold, the only X game where Zero gets parts. Well, armor, I mean. Well, yeah, normally he just gets a coloring, like at X4 with the black armor. Whoa! I'm glad it did not crush me. I'm also glad I didn't run into spikes. But normally he just gets a different colored armor that makes him stronger overall. Now we just have, well, this. I have the ability to break blocks now. Cool. I mean, sure. Don't forget, you can hit those orbs to take effect. If you do the water or ice version, whatever, it makes it rain. I guess that'd be water, so it's raining. Now, instead of having thorn plants, you have little bugs come out of the ground from those little seeds. There's nothing down there, by the way, so don't worry about that. See, at least you changed a little bit of Wire Sponge's stage. Not a heck of a lot, though. Huh, that wasn't difficult. Then again, if I remember correctly, I think I remember having trouble with this boss as Zero. So, yep, I hope you like fighting X2 bosses with Zero because, well, time to get up close and personal, which for some can be dreadful. Wire Sponge isn't too terrible, but I did have trouble with this when I did it before. Ow! Just watch out for his hand. If it hits a wall, he'll pull himself in wherever he hits it. Or the ceiling. If he hits the, I'm trying to think. Yeah, if he doesn't hit anything, he'll pull his hand back towards him, so he won't move. Use that knowledge to know how he's going to move after he does his attacks. The other problem with Zero is that he takes a shitload of damage with every hit. So, you gotta be careful playing as Zero. Go one slash at a time. Because you try to do more than that, well, your greediness will cost you. Damn you, and you making me pay for my greed. Oh. I don't remember which stage of the body part, but I know I need the light crush for something. I know I think I want to say Blast Hornet stage for, later. Not last, but later. Whoa. Come on. I think I'm dead. And, well, he still has the, near-death move, where he stomps around, becomes red, and then fires lightning in 3 different areas. No! Ah, you son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Oh. Oh, well. Well, I have the leg part, and I got the, oh yeah, we have new things here. Wow, we have everything for X I can get. Buster Pluses, Speed Shot, Ultimate Buster, Hypercharge, Charge Quickly, Armor, Create Armor. Wow, Create Armor. Oh yeah, and Saber +2.
Z-Saber +2.
Thanks. And well, nothing else up here has changed. I know the last 2 are weird things, though. I don't remember this one is. But yep, there you go. Those are most of the parts, all the unique parts you get for Zero and X, at least. Well, I died to Wire Sponge. I had a feeling that was coming. Okay, then. Since that happened, I guess I'm going to end this episode here. I'm trying to remember. I know I don't want to take out Wire Sponge first, because I need his weapon for something I can get at Tunnel Rhino stage. I need the part of Tunnel Rhino stage, I think, to get what's in Blast Hornets, and I want to end with Overdrive Ostrich. I think that's how I want to do it. So, time warp to the beginning of next episode of me fighting Wire Sponge again. Come back next time, we'll take care of Wire Sponge and then work on the rest of these Mavericks with Zero. Kind of weird that I ended X's and started Zeros this game, but, well, this episode, I've given up on trying to figure out order for how I want to do all these episodes, so, you know what? Xtreme's just gonna go to extreme freaking mesh of just figuring it out as I go. Cool! I'm doing it live! Oh, I love doing it that way.